Owning a home is the American dream. I love my job because I get to help people buy, sell, and improve that American dream. Follow me this week as we explore exciting new trends in Utah's real estate. So Clay, I got this as a former Marine. He's just about out of bankruptcy. He's got that completed now, and he wants to buy a house, of course. But are there any options for him out there?
Yeah, there actually are. And one of the great things about the VA loan is it's custom specifically for veterans. And the reason is it's 100% financing, and they can literally be just 1 year out of a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, as long as those payments have been on time, and 2 years out of a Chapter 7 bankruptcy.
Oh, really?
They're just really looking to see if there's just 1 year of good, clean credit history across the board for them. But it's amazing what that can do for folks to put those veterans into homes with their families.
Well, Clay, that's incredible. So even if they have scarred up credit, they can still get zero money down.
Yeah, which is amazing. So they're getting a 30-year fixed rate at a very, very low rate. But the cool thing about it, as you know, typically to get a mortgage insurance, they've got to have 20% down. Mm-hmm. Well, that's so hard today, and especially for a lot of these folks.
Yeah.
So literally with nothing down, there's no monthly mortgage insurance. So it gives them a very, very affordable payment.
That's awesome. I'm going to have him give you a call.
Yeah, do.
So continue our look at the Salt Lake Parade of Homes. I'm very excited about this. This is a very special home, and I've got Andrew Kent here with Restruct. And now, Andrew, tell me a little bit about your business model and what you guys do differently than others.
So with Restruct, the idea is we help you find a home first in the location that you want to live. We then help you through the financing so you can have the home, the money to buy the home and do the remodel. We help you with the design, architecture, engineering through the plans, and then we build it for you.
And so this is an example of that very fact.
It is. It's an extravagant example, but we do work with all budgets and kind of every price range, but this was one that we are really happy about.
Okay, so tell me about this house originally, what it was.
Okay, so this was a 1970 build. Originally, in this space you walked in and you did not have the views. It was 1970, so you had the conversation pit, and so you really only got the views when you were sitting.
It was done by a kind of famous architect.
It was,
right?
Ron Mullen. It was a Ron Mullen home, and he is a famous architect here in Salt Lake. But obviously, we wanted to be able to take advantage. So we tore the back half of the roof off. We tore the whole back wall off of the home. New footings, foundations, raised it all up about 4 feet. And as you can see, it's all about the view now. We didn't want any of the appliances to stand out, so everything is covered or hidden. Everything's about the view.
Yeah, and you guys did a great job of that. So tell me a little bit more about this kitchen.
So obviously top of the line everything. Cabinets were done by Darren Johnson with Deco Design, fantastic craftsman. And really it's, the space here you had over in the corner where the windows were, that was open down below. So you couldn't even use the space. We filled that in, we kicked the stairs out the front of the house. So now you've got a deck on the back, which it didn't have before. You couldn't even go outside. And now look at your view. City Creek, Memory Grove, Wasatch Mountains, downtown.
And all those mature trees, which are just absolutely beautiful.
Exactly.
So headed into the master bedroom here, this is spectacular. You really have gone above and beyond and taken an old property and made it even better than new. So and I love that pop with that blue. Spectacular. Love that window.
Yeah, the design idea is transitional. So it's a contemporary clean line finish, but we've added like you say, the pops of color and texture and metals, and really made it something that has blended really well.
Yeah, you did a great job. So next we're going to be heading here into the master bath.
That's right.
Yeah, so tell me about this.
So the master bath spa. Think tranquil and your own retreat. It's his and hers everything. Closets, vanities, toilet rooms, double doors into the shower. All that rock is loose. There's drainage in it so that you don't have a lot of mess. But really, this is more about design than it even is function. But LED lighting, that's all on timers. We really want this to be a retreat and a place away from the rest of the home.
So who helped you with the design concept and colors and stuff?
So most of the design really came from us. Craig Kitterman was the architect that really drew the plans up, and he did a lot to help with that master bath setup. But the rest of the design and the visualization, that's really where we come in and can see that before it's done.
So now we're going on to the kind of the middle level, I guess you would consider this. Tell me about this space.
So this is kind of your other living space. This is 3 bedrooms, it's 2 more bathrooms. This is down into the basement now, which used to be an indoor pool. We filled that in and made it just a real great rec room space. Added a bathroom, another kitchen. So now you've just got a place where everybody can be together, and it's not right in your kitchen as you walk in the front door.
Love those bar stools, those are beautiful, and I love the way you guys put that wood in there.
Yeah.
You went got that modern contemporary style and put that wood in there to kind of bring it.
Warmed it up.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so this is a little atrium outside, right?
It is. So the whole property just has a great feel all the way through, top to bottom, and we're really happy with how it turned out.
Yeah, well, I'm very impressed. This is a spectacular home. I mean, really cut above. So, Andrew, if somebody wanted to reach you, how would they contact you?
You know, they can go online at restructhome.com, or they can call us at 801-948-0653. We'll help them out.
They say on camera I'm a little stiff, but I insisted that I be the one to tell you about the world's finest, safest garage door, the Martin Door, available at your nearest door, lumber, or hardware company. Tell them Dave Martin sent you. Now what's stiff about that?
Here at Real Estate Essentials, we love to support local business, and we love nothing more than local business that's had international success. And Martin Garage Doors is one of those. So the next time you're looking to buy garage doors, buy local, buy the best, buy Martin Garage Doors.
Amsco Windows was founded in Utah over 65 years ago. Our 535,000 square foot facility is one of the largest vinyl window plants in the country. We provide more windows in the state of Utah than all other manufacturers combined, and with Amsco, your design potential is limitless. At Amsco, we understand that quality, service, on-time delivery, and pleasing the customer are vital to our success. Amsco Windows, make your home a masterpiece.
Well, we've been thinking about it, and we're just not sure.
I understand.
We've never sold a house before.
I'll walk you guys through every step.
So if we sell, do you think we can swing it?
Well, I have the numbers right here, and based on the comps that I've found, the timing is perfect. There's a lot of buyers for a house like yours.
It's good to know.
I'm so excited.
Carlos Edwards. I'm with GEP Construction. I handle all the marketing and advertising for our company. And this is
Santiago. I have a GEP also. If it's an on-job site, work time, you'll see me. This is for one of my customers. If you have a lot of friends and you don't want them in your home, you build a beautiful outdoor kitchen like this. From the ground up, we dug a 5-foot basement. We came in with new concrete, fireplace, hot tub, sound system, there'll be an outdoor TV system, pretty much a luxury outdoor fun time.
a lot of work, but definitely is gorgeous, and he definitely spent some good money putting this into the house. It's definitely worth it. And you guys will see here in a minute how it looks, and definitely get an idea of what we're capable of doing for you guys.
Well, this is his favorite part of his porch. Fiscal and Packle barbecue, top of the line, flat screen HD TV, the sound system, continued the bar up to the house. You have a little prep area, bar, sink, cooler that never runs out of ice. Seems to be super efficient. So we brought in the glue lamps and did a post system on the exterior so we could see all the open walls but a covered ceiling. There's a beautiful fire pit with a wraparound granite bar, you know, nice to stand next to.
Definitely the neighbors have been asking about it. You know, it's something that people notice. And if you definitely want to be always remembered for those good parties, this is the way to do it.
So Clay, I'm really excited about this one. There are, of course, some really beautiful neighborhoods in Salt Lake, but there's nothing better than the avenues when it comes down to it, right?
That's so true. It's just a great place, your proximity to everything and the history that's there. It's just amazing.
And this particular property we're going to go look at is just in the prime location of the avenues, and this is it. And it's a complete restoration project that we're going to be following here on the show. And they're about halfway done with it right now, but when this thing finishes out, it is going to be completely restored and absolutely beautiful.
Look at that stonework. I mean, that's you can tell that really kind of gives it the character. What year was this built again, Jay?
This one was built in 1904, and this thing is 49 square feet. So this was a mansion.
Oh yeah,
at that time, that century as a mansion.
That many square feet at that time, that would have. I mean, that's like the elite home at that time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so they've gone through and they're tearing it all down and bringing it back to its former glory, I guess is the way to do this. They're going to be fixing those floors up as original hardwood floors, and so they're going through and redoing all those. You can see that they're going to expose now the brick, because the brick used to be covered with wallpaper. They're going to expose the brick again. They've gone through and sanded all the wood, because the wood had been painted over and over again to where it had even lost the shape of the wood.
Really?
So they went through and sanded it all down, and look at what it looks like.
Oh my word.
Wait until they pull that off. It looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I mean, if only that wood could tell stories, over 100 years, and then to look at you can just tell the architecture and the design and the character of this home is going to be impressive.
Yeah, and so they're looking for a buyer to come in and purchase this thing, and then they'll finish out the color and styles that the particular buyer wants.
That'll be great, because then they can customize this and really kind of make it their own. And yet, the stories that happen in this place, the history, people
so let's
love
talk
that.
Let's talk about financing on something like this. What would that be looking like?
The cool thing about it at Castle & Cooke, we actually typically on a jumbo loan, which is the category this is going to be in, you're going to be limited to 80% financing. And we can actually do a piggyback simultaneous second mortgage that'll get you an 80% first mortgage and a 10% second mortgage. So really you're just coming in with the 10% down, which in this neighborhood and this type of home, I mean, that's really, really good.
Yeah, because you can buy this one, get completed, and then it's going to be worth a ton more money.
Yeah, and I mean, you look at what that neighborhood and that market has done historically.
Always great.
Yeah.
Hard and no one likes to do it. It should be an adventure, and we here at Wasatch Moving Company make it one. We are that extra bit of help that everyone needs. Let us take the stress out of moving for you with our excellent and careful staff and our flat rate affordable pricing. Call Wasatch Moving Company today, the official movers of Real Estate Essentials with Jay Deere on ABC.
A Better Clean, based in Salt Lake City. Fast, free, in-home quotes done by experienced professionals with uncompromised quality. We take pride in the service we provide. We have products safe and eco-friendly. We exceed every expectation, so give us a call today.
Jay Deere here. Do you want to sell your home faster and for more money? We do what other realtors do, but get this. Being ABC4 Utah's real estate specialist gives me the opportunity to give your home maximum exposure. List with the Jay Deere team and your home will be featured on its own TV commercial, as well as get a full motion video tour by my professional camera crew, with me personally talking about the selling features of your home linked to the multiple listing service. And with the power of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, it's automatically added to 40,000 websites and put onto the International Relocation Database. If you want to sell your house faster and for more money, then list it with me and see it on TV. Okay, Clay, for this house, I thought this would be a really unique one because it's right in a great location, which is right on Indian Hills and, of course, Provo, Utah.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, this is it, right?
That's a great neighborhood. I mean, everybody always talks about Indian Hills, and you can see why. Look at those mountains in the background, and look at the mature landscaping.
This one's also got going for it an incredible price per square foot. From the front, it's a little deceiving, but this is a massive house.
Wow, look at the back of that. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful location, beautiful views, and it's 7,473 square feet, and that price at just under $610,000 breaks down to $82 a square foot. And so if you want a big home and you don't want to pay a lot for it, this is going to be hard to beat. Usually you'll find houses in this neighborhood are going for about $120 a square foot.
Yeah, that's a really big home in a really good neighborhood, and that price per square foot, that's really unheard of. That gives you a lot of room.
It really
for
does.
a nice
and
family.
so if you want to have a big family and you want to be right in Provo, this could be your ticket. It's got really, one of the nice things I really like about it is the big decks. It's got like 3 decks off the back of the house. And it's got a terraced backyard, and it's got some of the most mature, beautiful trees I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, that mature landscaping, to me, I love that. It always adds so much to it. And look at this kitchen. My wife wants to do this. She loves the white. It opens it up, it brightens it up, and that's just kind of the thing right now with kitchens. And like I said, my wife's wanting to do that right now.
She is.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tear it
Yep,
apart,
she does.
Yeah, and the kitchen's really modern. You know, it's got those granite countertops, which are real popular right now. Yeah, I love this house. I mean, for somebody that wants to have a big family and live in Provo, this would fit them real well.
And that's really what the demographic brings. There's a lot of big families, and this is a home where you can have that big family and have the room to kind of spread those kids out and each feel like they have kind of their own little space to live in also.
Yeah, and it's got a mother-in-law apartment down in the basement. We're going to go look at it in a little bit with a separate entrance, and it's got plenty of space down there. The house features 8 bedrooms, and it looks like 6 full baths, which is...
Oh, that's, yeah. Again, it gives every member of the household their own space, their own opportunity to do their thing the way that they want to. And then love this library, you know, go back in those built-in shelves.
I know.
Yeah.
Put together real well. Of course, the master bedroom here, they went into stain grade wood around, which is quite impressive. And they got their own little fireplace right there, which is nice.
And I actually really like those ceiling angles. To me, that just gives it a really nice feel.
Yeah, and it walks right out onto that deck that we were talking about.
Yeah, and the views, again, if you notice, those are the perfect views of the mountains right off those decks.
Yeah.
And you can't beat those views.
Yeah, that's right where you want to have that master bedroom. Head into the master bath here, you're going to notice they've done lots of upgrades here. Those new countertops are real popular right now.
I like the mirrors there too, actually.
Yeah. There's some of those views off the back. I mean, it looks right up that canyon there.
Yeah. Yep. And again, you can see these shelves, you know, if the kids were in there, the opportunity to spread their things out on there would be really fun.
Yeah. Great thing. And we're going to go look at some of these other bedrooms they have. There's I mean, a ton of bedrooms in this house. There's that mother-in-law apartment down in the basement with that separate entrance. They can just walk right in there.
That's so nice to have. You know, I look at how much we've used our basement. Kind of, you know, it's quasi mother-in-law, but inevitably we always have somebody standing there, and you know, I guess that's a pro and a con, right? But it's always a nice thing to have, and to have it available when it's needed, honestly.
Yeah, of course the backyard is absolutely beautiful with those mature trees and the way it lays out. And that's what, you know, that's a lot of house down in Provo. I mean, they've got a little castle that's going to be staying there. Look at the views off the top of this thing as we pull away from this thing.
Yeah, that really is impressive. I love that shot right there, and that just gives you a feel for what you're seeing when you're in that neighborhood.
So continuing to look at this year's Salt Lake Parade of Homes, we've got Tim Brown with RGS Exteriors and Construction. Tim, thanks for taking a minute to look at some of this home.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, okay, so tell me about this particular home. What was your style and design? What were you guys going for?
Well, we're definitely going for a craftsman with a little Tuscan flair to it. Obviously, we've got some of the half-round European gutters on it and some of the crown that kind of brings in that old school, but still with a new flair of the craftsman style home. We went a little bit different on the colors, a white trim with a dark gray, and then the copper trim to accent that also.
Yeah, the copper really jumps off. The gutters look amazing.
Well, it's kind of our specialty, and then obviously we love copper and some fancies to it. We got the fancy copper on the soffits, also in the ceiling in the office. We've got a really fancy copper as well, which is really kind of fun.
And so when you guys built this home, was it built for an individual, or did you build this specifically for the parade?
So it was kind of both. It was a little unique in this situation that actually my family was actually built for us. We decided that when I got this lot, I couldn't part with the lot, so we built this home for us, and then with the intention of putting it in the parade the entire time.
Was there always the option it might sell it?
Well, yes. My price and my wife's price was a little bit different, but it was certainly an option. But we've ultimately decided to stay because we love it so much.
Yeah, it's a spectacular home. Okay, so tell me a little bit about the style here in the kitchen.
So one thing that's kind of unique, you'll see we've got 2 islands. It's kind of a little bit different, kind of a new trend, but the double island gives you an opportunity to cook, prep, and serve. So you're able to host some large parties and also have the ability to use it as a buffet or just a cooking and prepping area. So it's a little bit different, kind of fun, a little dining room off the side of it. And we got some, the nice commercial Thermador appliances throughout the kitchen as well.
I love that backsplash. What is that now?
Yeah, it's kind of a neat, it's just a basket weave, and it's a glass backsplash. It's kind of fun, something you don't see very often, but something that definitely finished off the kitchen. Right there, we got kind of a fun little hidden pantry there in the pantry, the hidden door there. We also got the Costco door. That's something really popular that people loved in the parade, the opportunity to bring the groceries in and out of.
Yeah, right out of the garage, right?
Yeah, it's kind
so
of fun.
You don't have to carry those water bottles.
That's right,
in.
absolutely.
Great choice. I love your colors here. You kind of went with the grays and the blues, but you went with the kind of a bold blue, which I really like.
Yeah, it's kind of a little different. We got some barn doors there. It's kind of fun. And one thing that we were actually proud of that with this parade in particular house is we won the Interior Design Award. So it's really neat. Not only was it for the way that the home was designed and furnished, but also the color choices. So that was something that we really focused on.
And so who was your designer?
Oh, actually, my wife did it.
Kidding me.
First time she'd ever done anything. Osmond Designs helped us a little bit with some of the furniture and some of the staging, but my wife primarily was the designer on the home.
Yeah, it's great colors. I really like the layout of what you guys did here. It's beautiful. And so is that a skylight? Is this above the garage there?
Yeah, so that's not above the garage. That's just a loft above the office basically, and it looks down in the living room. We kind of that's kind of fun. We have a little hidden room, so that the bookshelf height opens up into a little play area for the kids.
Obviously, this would be the desk area.
Yeah, we got the office, and there's the ceiling that we referred to earlier, the beautiful copper patina. Something that's kind of specialty to our exterior company that we do. It's kind of fun.
That's beautiful. So is this down in the basement then?
This is down in the basement here. We got a nice big rec room and opportunity to entertain and hang out and just live life and enjoy friends and family coming over. Also, we have a little wet bar down so that you can have that option available as well.
Well, this is a spectacular home. I really like the style. I like that fireplace outside, so you can have that kind of indoor.
Inside, outside, that's right. You got the TV, that's the place to sit and watch games and enjoy life, sitting in the backyard, the fireplace in the fall.
So great job, Tim. If somebody wanted to contact you about building, how would they reach you?
Yeah, 2 ways. You can call us at 801-280-3110 or visit us at utahgutter.com and be happy to sit down with you and see if we can help you out.
So Jay, are you seeing the same problem that I am with appraisals?
Yeah, major problems right now. A lot of houses are having issues because buyers are willing to pay more than what the appraisals are coming in at.
Yeah.
And this is an issue because the appraisal, if you think about what an appraisal, it's a safety valve for the bank. A lot of people want to appraise, say my house is worth it. The appraisal came in and that. No, that's a safety valve for the bank to make sure that they're not paying too much for a house.
Right.
Okay? Even though a buyer may be willing to pay for it, the bank on the back end may not. And when we have such a hot market, that's really aggressive, the appraisers are looking at 6-month-old information typically, even though they might be looking, the problem is the market's going a lot faster than what it was 6 months ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cold outside 6 months ago, and now it's hot. Buyers are wanting to pay for it, but the appraisers are naturally holding down the market, which on a lot of ways, it's a good thing because you don't want that massive inflation that's out of control. And so they do a good job of keeping the market under control, but at the same time, it causes a lot of issues because sellers could sell their house for a lot more money than the buyers will pay for it.
Right.
But the banks don't want to be in that situation. So you're going to see a lot of appraisal issues right now.
Well, and it affects even with, what I've noticed, when they do that, it affects the whole neighborhood of the housing values. It throws up the whole values.
Worse than that, though, if you get one house in the neighborhood that fire sells for some reason, they make a decision to want to sell it really quick, it can make it very hard on another house trying to sell in that neighborhood, because
the comparisons are just off.
Yeah, and I've seen that a lot this year.